So finally, I am in the driver's seat of my VinFast VF7 Dragon Force Edition! All right, and the very first thing we're gonna do is to take the condom off. All right, this one is for you, Mr. Lam. I have one more for you, Mr. Hui. My special gift for you, Mr. Hui. Enjoy, all right? Now let's go!
Hey Tom, it's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. First I want to say congratulations on your YouTube channel. Everybody needs to follow your YouTube channel. So what everyone needs to do is subscribe to Tom Pang. Great guy, great person. Tom, keep up the great work.
All right, let's put the car into drive. For the very first time, I'm taking the VF7 Dragon Force Edition out of Landmark 81 and onto the road. Let's go. Why is this thing beating me? English.
Maybe we can change it with me and then we change it.
Oh, IT. It broke! Yeah! So we found a little bug in the software. That's right, Dragon Force Edition! People are looking at our car. Well, one of the things we want to see is if people look at our car, because it is a special edition, right? Finally, after a long wait, behind the wheels in the VinFast VF7 Dragon Force Edition! So everything feels very familiar. So you've driven the VinFast before, then it's going to feel very familiar. And I can tell you right now, this car feels like it's got power. It feels like it's ready to jump. It's ready to pounce, like this. How do you feel about that, Miss Yen?
A bit surprised by that the feeling like driving fast, just similar with other car that I've been on, like VF9. But
really?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
this is faster than the VF9. This accelerates faster, sooner, quicker.
Maybe the VF9 is on the way to contour and on the highway, so I can feel this fast. And maybe if this car is on the highway, it'd be like faster, maybe.
I'll put that to the test. All right. So Miss Huyn,
Yes.
you know, normally we complain a lot about the bumpiness in the back seat, right?
Yes.
Whether it's the VF8 or the VF6 or the VF5. How do you feel about the VF7 Dragon Force Edition?
The VF7 is not kind of too much pumping, and
Really?
yes, and also when we go fast and turn fast, it's not too stuck. Still
Compared to what?
compared to the VF6.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because normally people say it's better and then they change their opinion.
I think it's better.
Okay. I don't know how much experience you have, Miss Yen, with the VinFast cars, but how do you feel about the back seat? Is it a comfortable place to be?
Yes, comfortable. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, except that I'm not on the seatbelt right now.
You should put on the seatbelt because look who's driving.
Yeah, I can see that. How fast
Why
you
you not put
drive.
on the seatbelt? You gotta put on the seatbelt.
But I can see the difference about seatbelt here compared with VF8 is not like tinted all the time, like the sound all the time. Like if we not put the seatbelt on, no VF8 always.
Yes.
Yeah, sound all the time.
It's not an improvement.
Yes.
It should beep all the time if you don't put on your seatbelt. Right? So, but talk about the back seat, right? Do you feel it's spacious?
Yeah, it is spacious and like there's a lot of straight my feet here.
Exactly, like the VF7 Dragon Force Edition, and any other VF7, you know, has a lot of leg room, just like the VinFast VF34. It reminds me of the VF34 because it has so much leg room, and I think that's definitely a plus. Mr. Hui, so we have two people saying that it's less bumpy,
Yes.
which I'm kind of suspicious. How do you feel? How do you feel about the bumpiness in the back?
Cái này trần nó cao nên cảm giác là cái đầu không có đụng trần khi mà qua cái bậc giờ như là VF6. VF6 thì khi qua mà tân cao quá thì cái đầu nó sẽ đụng với cái trần.
Okay, so that's how you measure bumpiness, whether you hit the roof with your head. Okay, so we have 3 volts for better ride handling. So maybe that's true, all right? Maybe the VF7 does handle better, it has better suspension, and it gives you a bit better and more comfortable ride. That's what they say. Until they change their mind. And then somebody in the VF7, Dragon Forge Edition! Well, that will never happen because that's my car, okay? My car, nobody's oiling my car. So if ride handling is VinFast's weakness and maybe improved with the VF7, one thing I really do love about the VinFast cars, all of the EV lines, is that the steering is so good, it's so precise. I know some people complain about it, but for me, I think it's such a good steering mechanism. I don't know what they use, but it's so precise. You turn a little bit and it just like take you in the direction you want it to go. I love it. I love how the steering is so precise, even though some people might complain that it's a bit soft. But nowadays, every car steers like this, meaning that it's soft. You can't really feel the road, but it's so precise. I love how the VinFast steers, and it gives me confidence when I weave into traffic, when I turn left, turn right, when I cut into cars. Maybe I should not say that, but just gives me confidence to do so. In terms of the power, which we all care about, well, especially me, it feels very much like the VF8. And when you compare the numbers, VF8 you can accelerate to 100 in about 5.5 seconds, and we have tested it. This car claims to reach 100 in about 5.8 seconds, and of course we are going to put that to the test very soon. And so that's very similar, and certainly I can tell you that behind the wheels it feels very much like VF8 plus power. And one thing about the VF7 Dragon Forge Edition or the regular VF7 Plus, it is all-wheel drive. So what that means is that it's going to give you more stability in bad weather. So it rains a lot in Saigon. So when it rains, I would take this car out because it's going to give me more confidence driving in bad weather. So I've been in the car for about 10 minutes driving it, and I feel that this is a more nimble car compared to the VF8, and it's got the power. I think it's a really good package. I think this is now my favorite VinFast VF7 Plus Dragon Forge Edition! Only 68 in Vietnam. So we plan to do many things with this car. So of course we're going to do the speed test. We're also going to do the range test because that's important. We're going to see if this car's got range, all right? Normally, VinFast cars, you can get about 200 to 220, maybe 250 kilometers on a full charge, less on the VF6 or the E34, but most of the other cars, you can get about 220, 230 kilometers on a full charge. I don't know what this car will do, but we'll test that out. And of course, we will be bringing you the honest review of the VF7 Plus Dragon Force Edition! And that's coming very, very soon to this channel. So please remember to subscribe so that you can see me give a full detailed review of this very special, only 68 edition of the VinFast VF7 Plus.
So can you share that how you feel right now when you sit in the car that you are one of 68 people that own this limited edition of VF7 in the world?
How do I feel as one of the 68 people who own this car? Well, first of all, I feel very privileged that VinFast gives me the opportunity to be one of the 68 people to own the VinFast VF7 Dragon Force Edition! All right, you see, I wear this suit to match with the car. Maybe now I have to wear this suit to drive this car because it's gotta match, okay? The curtains gotta match the drape, if you know what I mean. I feel really honored and I feel very special and I feel proud. I feel proud that Vietnam can produce quality cars and export them to Indonesia and India and Philippines and of course the United States and Europe, and that makes us a very strong manufacturing country, a very strong, automotive supply chain. Having that in Vietnam, right? I feel that I'm just so happy to be part of it, to be part of this very exciting story that is VinFast and manufacturing in Vietnam, and being a small part of it, being a consumer, being a regular customer of VinFast, and enjoying their cars and being able to share that with a lot of people. That's how I feel. And I think VinFast should do more limited edition. I will buy them all. I will buy them all! Oh, we gotta test out the sound system because remember Miss Swa said that the sound system in the VF7 Plus Dragon Force Edition is improved. Okay, only in the Dragon Force Edition. All right, so Miss Win, can you connect Bluetooth or somebody connect to Bluetooth so we can test the sound system. I see Miss Kim. Okay, very good, very good. So now let's check out the sound system. So Miss Kim, can you play something, but cannot be copyrighted, okay? Otherwise we get blocked. All right. So how about play my music that Gino can't steal from me? Yeah. Okay. Good. Very good. Is it better? Let's see.
Trên hành trình cuộc đời còn bao nhiêu chông gai, ta vẫn phải vươn bước để vươn đến tương lai. Chặng đường dài tiến lên quyết không quay lại.
Okay, let me tell you, it's not as good as the VF9. All right, it's definitely not VF9 audio quality, and definitely not Bentley. Okay, so it's okay, but it's not exceptional. So I don't know what they did in the VF7 Plus Dragon Force Edition, but it sounds fairly normal compared to the VF6 or the VF8. Actually, I think even the VF8 is slightly better in terms of the audio quality. I tell you the truth, okay? Tell the truth. So, Mr. Hui, what do you think about the roof?
Về cái kính ở trời của trên chiếc xe này thì nó không có nóng như là mình từng ngồi trên chiếc VF9. Tại vì có một lần ngồi trên VF9 thì cái kính trời rất là nóng. Có thể là cái này nó dán cái kính chống nắng lại rồi, chống nóng lại nên có thể nhìn là sẽ khác hơn, và nếu mà dán lại thì nhìn trên trời nó hơi tối á. Nhưng mà vẫn rất là đẹp đó trên chiếc xe này. Nhưng mà kiểu mình ngồi mình thư giãn.
Remember Ms. Swa said that the tint has UV protection, so maybe that's why. And also, of course, this is a smaller cabin, right? VF9 is a much bigger cabin, so it does get heat up easier, I suppose. I love the roof. If I could get this roof in any car, I would get it. Because in Vietnam, when driving on the road and at a traffic light, sometimes it's really difficult to see the traffic light. So you can do this. And then you can see the light, and I think that's such a great feature, right? We always get stuck at a traffic light, not knowing whether to go or not go because we cannot see the light. Is that right, Miss Huynh? Yeah. So now I can just, like, we're at a light, and then I can just go like this. Oh, 22 seconds. We have to wait 22 seconds. Well, 18 now. I love the roof. Anybody want to change their opinion on the ride quality? They still feel good. So this may be the best ride handling VinFast ever. You think so? Better than the VF8? Better than the E34? Better than the VF6? You think?
Yeah, I think better than VF6,
Yeah.
even better than VF8.
Well, VF8
I
is
will not
bumpy.
compare with the VF9s as well.
What? How do you compare to VF9?
I think VF9 must be better.
So you think VF9 has better hand ride quality than this one, right?
Because the car is more heavy.
Maybe so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If compared to VF8 and VF6, VF5, I think this one better.
I think you're right. That's why I'm keeping the VF9 and the VF7. And all the other cars become company cars.
What do you feel about the design?
How do I feel about the design of the VinFast VF7 Plus and Dragon Force Edition? I feel that this is the best design out of all the VinFast cars. This is the most sexy car. It's like every new model that comes out, it gets sexier and sexier. You know, it's like maybe the car go to Thailand and get some kind of surgery. No, of course not. I mean, like it looks more stylish, it looks more streamlined, it looks more aerodynamic, it looks more sporty. Like every model that comes out. And of course, the VF3 is gonna look like a utility a small SUV. So that's not gonna look like a sports car, but it's gonna look more like a car that can go to difficult roads, right? Not sure about that, but we'll test that out eventually. But I do. But getting back to the question, I do like the design and the styling of the VF7. I think it's the best of them all. What do you think, Miss Yen?
Yeah, I do like the color, like black one always like my favorite color, and it's really great that they combine black and golden color together. It's make the logo look more fancy.
It looks luxurious, right? Yeah, and I think that putting out a special edition and having the black and the gold emblem, it's just so cool. It's so very nice. I love the design, and I love the special edition coloring. It's so beautiful. All right, so that is our initial impression of the driving experience of the VF7 Plus Dragon Force Edition. All right, and I have to say, I give it a thumbs up. It's 5 stars. I don't know what will happen in the future. I don't know what will happen after more testing, but I can tell you today, the first half an hour driving the car, I feel this is a very solid car, and I think this is a winner for VinFast. So if you're looking to buy a VinFast electric car, maybe this is the one you should pick, all right? This is the best balance of everything. It's stylish, it's got power, and it's a really good choice. And I would drive this car myself. I will not give it to anybody, okay? This is my car, okay? Take some fucking action, look into the VinFast VF7, and
Don't be a blockbuster.
yeah.